Hi guys, happy Monday. Happy new week. I'm pulling up the news article currently on the transition supplies. That is what we are going to talk about today. Usually I have some fun stuff, like we're going to show something, a product, but I'm freezing. We are going to talk transition supplies. What are they? My two thoughts, my must-haves, etc. Now, everything that I do mention is up to you. All right? Everybody's vibe is different. Everybody runs their business different. Everything, excuse me, that, there we are. Everything that I mention is 100% whatever you feel is going to work for your business. Even if I tell you it is my non-negotiable, like I must have these items, does not at all mean that you need to have them. But you need to have a real personal conversation with yourself that says, do I need this? Will this help my business? Okay? Not everything will, depending on how you run your business. All right? First, catalogs. We all know what a catalog is. When they're talking catalogs, I always refer to them as the pretty catalog, the thicker catalog. I'm not going to go through the discounts because they vary from year to year, but sometimes there will be a discount on new catalogs versus old catalogs, things like that. They come in, there we go. It's like, I don't know. I think they come in a pack of 20 now. Let's see. If my internet worked faster at this moment, this would go a lot quicker. These ones, perks of them, they have the very pretty pictures in them. That's what I always say. They have the scent descriptions in them, all of the things. They do come in a pack of 20. Downfall of these, they are heavier, thicker to mail. I'm talking about $3 to mail. So if you get them out, all right? You don't want to waste money. Remember, anytime that you throw one of these catalogs away at the end of the season, it is like throwing away money, all right? Individually, if you did not purchase them in a bundle, they're $1 a piece. So if you throw away 5 at the end of the season, know that you just threw away $5. If you're okay with that, cool. If you're not, then we need to make sure that you get them out of your house. But that's what the big pretty catalogs are. We will be getting new catalogs in the beginning of the season. So March 1st and September 1st, I think. Something like that. March and September, I think, is what it is now. But so these are our core catalogs. These are going to have every single product that we have available. This is when somebody says a catalog product versus an LTO, anything in here. Anything that is in this catalog is also guaranteed the full entire catalog season. Some things will sell out, but it is promised that it will come back at some point in time. So this is a catalog. I got stuff. This is a product sheet. I've got them where? Alright. This is product sheets. It is a 1-page front and back of all products that we have in our catalog. Super simple to mail. It's a 1-stamper because you can rip this off, fold it into thirds, and you can mail it for 1 stamp. Downfall of this one, the pictures aren't super pretty. They're just those white background catalog pictures. It is smaller and it does not have a scent description. My 2 cents, it's better than nothing. Let's be honest. It is better than nothing, and it is a very easy and simple way to get a catalog of sorts out to a mass group of people. For me, catalogs are in person, hosts, and specific people. Because if I put out there, hey, who wants a catalog? I could have 50 people message me. 50 times 3 is like $150 in shipping, plus the catalog. So I'm not living that life. I'm here to make money. So these are product sheets. They come in a pack of 50, and they usually come in the pack of 3. If I could spell, that would help things out too. Forget what they're called though. There they are. They're called product lists. Again, these are cheaper They come in, yeah, 3 pads. This is a pad of 50 in 1 pad, but you get 3 pads. So you're going to get 150 sheets, all right? So remember that. Product sheets. Showcase brochures. I do not have. I used to have an old one. Let me look. Let me put you someplace. I used to have an old one, but I don't know if I kept it anymore. Oh, I do. All right, so this is an old one. Old one. I don't know if they look like this anymore, but it is this size. All right, so it's the size of an 8.5 by 11. It's the same thing as a product list, product sheet. It has all of our catalog products in it. It's got all of the pictures. They're just not the pretty pictures. The only difference between this and a product sheet is this. It actually gives you the scent descriptions, where a product sheet only lists the scents. They're thinner. I don't know, because I don't buy these anymore. A lot of people will use these for events. These are great to be able to hand out at vendor events, or if you get asked to do a swag bag type of deal, a fundraiser. If you do a full catalog fundraiser, this is a great option to give because it is a much cheaper option, but it is a way to get all of that information out to all of your people. They are a little bit cheaper to mail. You can usually do them in like a manila envelope, one of those big brown envelopes. I have heard of some people taking the staple out that's in the middle, folding it in half, so that you could ship it in a smaller manila envelope. Yeah. I've heard of people, like, you can fold it and fit it in this size envelope, so it'll mail a little bit cheaper. Still more than a product sheet, less than a catalog, but that breaks it down. Those are our 3 main things. Showcase brochures come in a pack of 25. Prices vary on all of them, with catalog being the most, showcase, product sheets. Those are your 3 core advertising type of deals, catalog types. What you choose to do for your business is 100% your choice. Do not feel you have to do one versus the other. Do not feel you have to do catalogs at all. We are in a digital age. I don't care if your customer is 80 or 18. We are in a digital age. Remember, this is your business. This is your business budget. This is your money. Pick which option works for you, okay? If you've got customers like, oh, I really want the really pretty catalog, and they moan and complain about a link or what you sent them, guess what? They probably weren't going to buy much anyway, or they're going to be a pain in the butt customer, and we don't need that in our life, all right? So pick what works for your budget. I use predominantly product sheets. I do order 1 to 2 packs of the pretty catalogs to use for hosts, my mystery boxes, and some home delivery customers, because I kind of know who's going to buy, who's not going to buy, who's going to benefit from this, who's not going to benefit from this. So take that into consideration. All right. So those are our 3 main catalog sources, products, things. All right. So that's the first thing in your transition supplies, is how are you going to get that information out. There is a digital version of the catalog at the very, very, very bottom of your PWS. So if you go to your PWS, and get mine up, scroll all the way down the bottom, past all of the stuff, past what's your Scentsy style, whiff box, click, keep scrolling all the way to the bottom at the big purple bottom. There is an item a thing that says helpful links, Scentsy, no, download our catalog. Yeah, helpful links, download our catalog. If you click that, it is going to open up a PDF version of our catalog. It's the same catalog, exact same one as those pretty ones, all right? Viewable by everybody. It is a digital version. Now, they cannot shop from it, meaning they cannot click on an item and it will take them to it on your PWS. But again, it is a catalog. It gets it in their hands, and guess what? It's free. If you already have a PWS, it's free. So use what works for you, seriously. So have a conversation with yourself. What do I want to do? And do that and be okay with it. Like I said, I predominantly use product sheets with catalogs sprinkled in for select people. All right. Now, the next item that is kind of a biggie are testers. We have two options of testers. I'm pulling it up. Two options. If you are new, if you have joined this catalog, so if this is your first spring and summer catalog, what you received was either a transition set of testers or a full set of testers, but you only received fall and winter, right? You don't have spring and summer. Okay, so a transition set of testers includes anything that is new in the catalog. So let me break this down. Currently, the testers that you have are fall and winter. We're going to get rid of the frosty air. We're going to get rid of frosted cedar. We're going to be getting rid of all of those holiday fall harvest scents, right? They're all going to be pulling out of the catalog. But blueberry cheesecake, Luna, clothesline, those are not going to be. Those are our core products. Those are not going anywhere usually. So when you get a transition set is only going to have those new scents that are in the catalog. So if you look at your fall and winter catalog, and then you look at your spring and summer, it was not in this fall and winter catalog, those are the scents you're going to get into your spring and summer spring and summer transition set, or vice versa, depending on whatever season we are in. Okay, it's super complicated, but it's not. Words are hard. A full set of testers will have every single scent in the catalog. So if you have a fall and winter set and you buy a full set for spring and summer, you're going to have now 2 blueberry cheesecakes because it's in one catalog and it's another. You're going to have 2 clotheslines. Makes sense? But if you buy a transition set, you will pick out the things that are leaving and add in that transition set of testers, and you now have a complete set. What you do is what you do. All right? Are testers important? I think so, but it depends. It depends on how you run your business. It depends on what you do with them. All right? I'm being honest. Some people use them for basket parties. Some people use them to get together with customers, like they come and smell the scents, things like that. A lot of people do that. Some people actually send their testers out in bag parties. Some people will let people borrow their testers, things like that. All right. It is also important for you to be able to smell every scent, because you cannot tell a customer how it smells if you've never smelled it. We've talked about this before, and we've talked about it many, many times. The way you smell it, the customers get to know how you smell things, and then if you tell them, they're going to take your word for it because you started to smell things and they understand who you are. But if you've never smelled it, you can't really give that honest and accurate description from your point of view. You can give somebody else's point of view, but your customers don't know that person's point of view because we all smell things differently. So I feel at least one set of testers has value in it. Multiples depends on how you run your business. Okay? Full set versus a transition set, to me, it just depends on what set you currently have now. All right. The other thing would be is you can purchase testers individually. When the catalog switches over, we always have about 10 new scents. You can 100% buy just those individual testers and just put those in there. If you already have a previous spring and summer tester set, there's going to be scents that are returning from that set. A lot of times you really only need those 10 new ones, but you cannot get them ahead of time. You usually cannot get them until the first day of the new catalog. It all depends. Individual testers are $1 a piece. Transition set is going to be cheaper than a full set. Full set is the most expensive. It 100% just depends on how you want to run your business. Okay? There is ways to make your own testers also, but again, you've got to buy the stuff. You've got to buy the you got to buy the things, you got to buy the bars, you got to take the time, things like that. So it all depends on what your amount of effort is. There's no right, there's no wrong. You just need to figure out what works for your business and go from there on that. All right. So that's the second item in the transition supplies that are very important in my opinion. The third are the stickers. Holy mac and cheese. Okay. We all know what the stickers are. We get them in our Scent in the Month catalog. It's one pack of cent. One pack is 1 cent, and you get 72 stickers of 1 cent. All right. So I've looked, but I don't know. So say, okay, Frosty Air was in our fall and winter catalog. You got 72 stickers of Frosty Air in one pack, and they're usually about $3 a pack. To me, these are above and beyond valuable. There's no other way for you to send 10 samples. It's a scent. That's what a sample is for them to smell the scent. It is not necessarily for them to use the wax or to use the product. It is for them to smell it to see if they like the scent. There's no other way for you to send 10 scent samples for one stamp. But you can stick all 10 of those stickers on one sheet, send it out, one stamp. So for me, those stickers are a must-have mandatory thing. You can also stick them in the catalog randomly throughout the catalog. No, I have some that I have stickered, but I gotta find one, hopefully, or I might be out. Yeah, I might be out of all my stickered ones. Nope. I was just grabbing the wrong pile. Alright, so you can literally, let me find a spot. I try to stick it around wherever that scent is, for instance. So Velvet Moon was in the pods, so I have a Velvet Moon sticker down there. So you can take those stickers and stick them throughout your catalog for when you hand those out. Again, your choice, but it is also a very cheap way. Now, can you use the stickers in place of transition testers? You can, but stickers do smell a little bit different in testers. But again, use what works in your budget. And if getting a pack of stickers of all of the scents works in your budget a lot better than testers, then you know what? Own it and go for it and be okay with that. That's a whole thing. You have to be okay with it. Just because somebody does something doesn't mean you have to do it. You need to have an honest, personal conversation with yourself and your business budget. You do not want to rack your budget buying all of these things. We all did it. We all have done it. I've all been there. You want to use your business budget to purchase the items that you are going to use, okay? So stickers to me, again, those are a mandatory thing for me, but you need to figure out what works for you, your plans, your budget, okay? Those to me are your 3 hardcore must-have transition supplies. Your catalogs, 3 options. Testers, 3 options. Individual, transition, or full. Stickers are 1 option. Okay? Those are the 3 big, huge, hardcore must figure out in your life transition supplies. There are other things. There's the catalog binder and product training guide. I'm trying to think of some other things. Let me look. There's other things, but those aren't necessarily needed right away. They're handy dandy, but not necessarily needed right away. I'm trying to see. Nope. Wrong article. Business tools. That's the word I'm looking for. So, yeah. So the catalog, the binder, what is a binder insert? So this is what I do. I've done them both ways. I take my catalog, I tear it apart, and I put it in these plastic sleeves so that I always have one catalog for myself. I use a regular catalog. What is a binder catalog? It is the same thing. It is one of our catalogs. It is just made into some very heavy duty cardstock. Super beautiful, super nice, super sturdy. Just a little bit more money than I wanted to spend when I can just do it this way, but that's what the catalog binder insert is. Consultant guide is this, right? No. The consultant guide is the big brochure that you got when you joined. We change rules and things like that. If you are a leader, I'd highly suggest that you do get the new consultant guide because you should be up to date with all of the things. I don't have mine anymore, but that's what it is. We talked about transition set of testers. We talked about a complete set of testers. We've talked about the stickers. We talked about product lists. Product training guide, that's what this is. It's handy. it is handy dandy if you use it. And what it is it talks about all of our products. For instance, warmers, it gives you the features and benefits of warmers. It gives you some sales tips on warmers. It gives you a little bit like, did you know? And then it tells you the types of warmers, the finishes, what all of it means. Like, it has some really, really, really good information in it if you take the time to sit down and look at it and read it. It talks about our wax, some sales tips on our wax, how to use it, stands, diffusers, all of the things. It slightly changes every year depending on what products we have in it. So, like, this one has travel twists, I think. Like, this one had Bitty Buddies, this one had travel twists, this one had fragrance flowers. So, the new one will have other stuff. I have a product training guide from spring and summer of 2022. I keep them because sometimes there's tips in one that weren't in the other, so it can be hugely beneficial. Those are like $3. It is not a must-have right away. You can get that at a later time if you wanted, but that's what the product training guide is. We talked about the showcase brochures. A lot of times at transition time, there will be a toolkit that has all of the things in it that we deem as important to your business. So most generally, not always, there will be a pack of 20 catalogs for whatever season we are in. There will be one pack of product lists, okay, those product sheets, but it'll be one pack with 3 of them. So that's that 150 sheets. It will have one bundle of the stickers, meaning there's 10 new scents. It will have 72 stickers from each scent. So one of the things. Like, this is a pack of stickers. It will have one pack of each of the 10 new scents. It will have a transition set of testers. So we talked about that. And the product training guide. It's not at a discount. It's not any cheaper to buy it that way. It's just a little bit easier to just grab that versus all the individual things. Let's see. It says that there will be oil stickers. Sometimes there's oil, sometimes there's body. Here's the thing. I don't think it's a big deal. If your sticker is shaped like a bar, it is what it is what it is. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at it that way. And if they are, just explain. Like, no, it's not in a bar, but it's in laundry. Do you know what I mean? So don't sweat it. Those are the big things for transition supplies. And it's going to be useful no matter what season we are transitioning to. Okay? Now, let's talk the catalog sales kits. That is different. I'm pulling those up. So business tools are your testers, your catalogs, your stickers, your product guide, things that consultants use to help their business. Okay, that's what that is. New season sales kits. We always have these before a catalog, and it is a way for a consultant to get their hands on new products before customers do. And this can be hugely beneficial and this can be hugely expensive. All right. And the price varies depending on what products are in it. So we're just going to talk about them very vague like. Make sure you look at your news tab. Oh, stomach itches. Make sure you look at your news tab to see what kits are available. And there are only one kit per consultant. All right. We usually have a new home kit, meaning it is several warmers from the new catalog. It'll be a mix between mini and big. It just depends. Of course, there's going to be more warmers in the catalog than versus what you get, but it is a way for you to get that. Who's that beneficial to? People who do events. People who do events, this is a big one, because for you to be able to show people the new warmers on your event on March 3rd and the catalog came out March 1st, that's a big deal, you know. Or if you have a large base of people who come and shop to you, things like that. Some consultants will switch out their warmers every year. They will sell all their warmers that they have, that they use for the fall and winter, and buy that new kit and use those only for the whole entire season. You can sell your old warmers in a specific way, and we can dive into that in a different video. So if you are that type, that's an option. You always get PRV on sales kits, all right? They cannot be purchased with host rewards, but they do add to that base that makes your host rewards go up, up, and up. Okay? So the home kit is your warmers. The new season scent kit is the bars. It's usually one of each bar. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's usually about 9 to 10 new scents. It is one of each bar. Now, this is not a deal. I'm going to be honest with you. It's well, for right now, for this season, it is $60 for 10 bars. That's $6 a bar. That means it's not even a bundle and save price. Perk of getting this, you could sample out these bars prior to the catalog starting so that you could get your customers excited. You could smell them. You can go live. Some people use these bars to make testers. You can make testers where you can buy the little pots on Amazon. It's actually very, very simple, and you can get a lot of testers out of bars. So that is an option too if you're the type who does bag parties and you want to give out testers to your customers and you don't have to worry about them sending them back, or say your club people, get this bar kit and make testers. I'm talking it's like half of a cube, like it's a tiny amount to make a tester, and then you can ship them off. Again, whatever works for your business, but the scent kit is bars. We always have a laundry kit that's going to have washer whiffs, dryer discs, and laundry liquid. Yeah, usually, I think we've had Scentsy Fresh in one before, but maybe not. It changes. Scentsy Fresh can get added in there, not, but you always look to see what it is. Again, this is a great way for you to try it. This is a great way for you to hand out samples to your customers of washer whiffs or laundry liquid if you're a sample type of person. It's a great way for you to go live and smell it too, so your customers know. But again, you have to figure out what works for your business. The clean kit is the all-purpose bathroom and counter clean. Again, same concept. Go live, make samples, and use. Okay. Then the body kit this time around is body wash, hand cream, and hand soap. Same deal, same reasons. It is what it is. You can also get them if you do events. It is a great way for you to get some brand new stock right away, because otherwise you cannot purchase catalog products until the 1st of the month, and then you've got to wait roughly about 15 days because that shipping is going to be a lot slower. You're going to have to wait about that 15-day mark before you're going to get your products. So you're looking at 16, 17 days before you get any new catalog items in. So if you have events in that first half of the new catalog, I highly suggest you get some sales kits, because you get them a month early. Half a month early. We can order them a month early. So that's the difference between sales kits and business tools. All of it, every piece of it, either one of these. It 100% depends on your business budget, how you run your business, what you're doing with your business, how you intend to use the items. It 100% depends. Have a real conversation with yourself. We all have intentions, and we all say we're going to do something, and then we don't do them. And that's something I don't want you guys to do. You can say 50 times, I'm going to go live and I'm going to make washer with samples this year. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Either do it or don't buy it, because I don't want you to waste your money. All right. We are here to make money. We are here to get a discount on things. That's what we're here for. All right. So I don't want you to throw it away on things that you're not going to do. All right. If you are here as a hobbyist, you're not here to make money. You're here to get a discount. You're here to get the info on things that are new. Transition supplies. Don't order 20 catalogs. Don't order showcase brochures. Don't do all of the things, because guess what? On the first day of the catalog, you can order one. You can order one for $1. Do that. It'll be cheaper. As far as testers, my suggestion to you would be either a transition set or get the new sales kit in the scent so that you get one of each bar. There's really no reason for you to have a whole entire full set of testers unless it's something that you want. But I mean, other than that, the stickers are not needed for you unless that's something that you like to play with or something, but they're not really needed. The sales kits, on the other hand, for you hobbyists, they can be huge. That's one of the perks that reason you're here. Not only because you want to get cash back on your purchases, you also want to be in the know. You want to know the things before customers do. What about getting your hands on things before customers can? That's kind of a big deal, even if you're just using it for yourself. Why not? But otherwise, just wait until the 1st of the month and then use your host rewards or something like that if you want to do that way. So there you go. If you have questions about any of it, please, 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 please reach out to me. Ask me a million questions. If you want to brainstorm as to what supplies work for you and what don't, shout at me. Rule of thumb, if you have been here all fall and winter and you're looking at your catalogs and you're like, holy crap, I have like 10 catalogs left. You might not need 20. All right. Or think about how many did I order this whole catalog season? Okay, I need to order less because you're going to be less busy in the spring and summer. All right. If you're looking at your product sheets and you still have 2 pads of them left, maybe you might not need all of them. So just kind of look at your stuff and figure out and adjust, because it really, 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 really sucks to have to throw things away. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. So, and I could tell you, when you lay out those old catalogs that say this may be old, so contact me to get what's new, nobody's going to contact you. I love you and I love that you think that, but nobody's going to contact you because they're like, I just want the new catalog. So, look at what you have. Like, I've got to go through my catalogs are like right here. I need to go through and see what I've got and what I'm planning on giving out. If you were looking at your catalogs going, I have a butt ton of product sheets, I have a butt ton of catalogs left, start handing them out now. Seriously, put a sticker on it, write on it that says this catalog, the majority of this catalog will be 10% off next month or in the month of, and put February or August, whatever our next transition month is. Put a sticker on it and start handing them bad boys out, okay? Get them out of your house, because remember, every catalog you throw away is like throwing away $1. All right, product sheets don't feel as bad because they were way, way cheaper. So I don't feel as bad. Some people also shred those to use them as bag fillers, so that's another option to kind of recycle them so you don't feel nearly as bad throwing them away. All right, when you switch out your testers, that's the other thing. Do not throw your testers away yet. All right, take those fall and winter testers out once we know what's leaving. Put them in a box and store them away. And then come fall and winter of this year, 2024, when fall and winter comes around, you're going to look through that box and pull out the ones that are coming back. All right, because Christmas Cottage comes back every year, but we have to pull it out, right? And frosted pine and all of those weird pine scents. You pulled all of those out because they're not in the spring and summer catalog. But guess what? They're probably going to come back in the fall and winter, right? So then you can pull all those out and put them in your transition into your tester set, and then look, what scents do I need? Do I just need the 10 new ones? What if I only bought, like, I need the 10 new ones and like 4 other? That's like $14, saving you a few dollars. Okay, don't throw those away yet. All right. Hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully that breaks it down. If you have any questions, let me know.